Would you guys consider yourself like experimental in your music? Like,
I mean, I think I think the way we regard ourselves as is sort of you know, essentially guys who are very into pop music, but sort of want to, you know, write basic pop songs and then do something interesting to them. I don't think I don't think our goal is to, you son of a bitch. I mean, we're no loss for collapse where they just show up and wank for like an hour and they call it experimental. Sorry, I had to get that bastard.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think we try to not write bland pop songs. Like, I think we try to write really catchy, basic pop songs and then do something
with like the rock feel,
experimental to them.
Yeah.
But I would say we don't think of ourselves as experimentalists as the point of the band. But I think we'd be bored if we just tried to write, you know, radio pop.
Gotcha. Nothing like Z100 or all that
Right.
stuff. You gotcha. The 21 tour you guys did in Europe. That's dedication. But like, was there a difference between the audiences in the UK and the US?
I mean, I don't think by nature there necessarily is. We do much better in the UK because we're on the radio and we're on TV constantly there. So just the band's standing and culture is sort of different there. So our crowds behave differently there, but I don't think it's because audiences are inherently different.
Yeah.
In those two places.
Any favorite performance that you did in the UK?
I mean, I have favorite shows. I don't know if it's because our performances were so great. I mean, we played 2 nights at a place called Brixton Academy in London, which is really, really huge. So those were definitely standout shows because they were, you know, it was 10,000 people, and we were just sort of, you know, by far the biggest shows we had ever headlined. So they were pretty amazing.
You've done bigger. You did Letterman and you did Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. But then, you know, on the other hand, we played like in November we did a tour, a really small club tour in the UK, just to sort of play the new songs from the new album before it came out as a sort of like introduction to the new album. And we played, I don't know, maybe a 500 capacity club in Dundee, Scotland, and in the middle of it, they like chanting there, like football chants in the UK. So they started chanting this,
Is this the way to the zone?
get into the zone. They started chanting this like football style, we are scientist based chant. And the whole crowd was just chanting and we were like, what do we do? They're not shutting up. And then our drummer just started playing the kick, and then our keyboardist started playing like a sort of house keyboard line, and it just turned into a rave. For about 7 minutes, it was just kids chanting and the kick drum going do 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 do, and keyboard like going woo woo and stuff. So that was fun.
Pumping you up.
That's one to remember.
That's cool. How was it performing on Letterman and Conan O'Brien?
Well, I would say the first time we played on both of those shows, I mean, Letterman was the first time we'd ever actually been on TV on the last record. And I think, I wouldn't say we were necessarily nervous, but I think we sort of felt out of our element. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
And then I played on Conan with a friend of mine who's in a band called Lightspeed Champion a few months ago. And that time, you know, I was just playing acoustic guitar and singing some backup vocals, and it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna enjoy this, no big deal, no pressure on me. And then this time on Letterman, you know, we played so many TV shows now, we could sort of enjoy it, and it wasn't like a weird experience, but it was still fun to be on David Letterman, but without the, you know, the foreign nature of the first performance.
Letterman. It's great exposure to you guys. You guys are all like talent. I like rock. You know, I remember the first time I listened to you guys. I'm like, whoa, who are these guys? It was awesome. You do that a lot. You're gonna do that with a lot of people. You really are.